Well, welcome everybody to our June meeting, and we will get started. I think we have everybody in. Land acknowledgement. The Durham Region Branch of Ontario Ancestors acknowledges that the lands on which we gather and where we work to preserve the records and family history of those who came before us are the traditional territories of the Mississaugas of Scugog Island First Nation, of the Chippewas of Georgina Island First Nation, and a large Métis community. We recognize the lands on which we gather are covered under the Williams Treaties and rest within the traditional territory of the Mississaugas, a branch of the Anishinaabeg Nation, which also includes Algonquin, Chippewa, Ottawa, Ojibwe, and Potawatomi. We honor, recognize, and respect these nations and Indigenous peoples as the traditional stewards of the lands and waters on which we meet. So here's our agenda for today: some brief business and news, the upcoming meetings, and then we get to our main presentation. Now, we're not getting very many visitors, which is a real shame. We have many resources that could be helpful for your research. We are usually open on Tuesday and Thursdays each week. This is by appointment, so make sure you contact Stephen Wood at Durham Research at ogs.on.ca. You will need to book your visit. You will need an appointment since the front door is often locked and we won't hear you up on the third floor. If you can't make those times, contact Stephen anyway. Perhaps we can do some lookups for you, or he could do another appointment time for you. So, very shortly, I will have the Lakeville Center and Lakeview from Newtonville West sections up on the marketplace after they've done the very last steps or two to get it there. So this is our big summer event. Last year's picnics went so well that we're holding 3 or 4 cemetery transcribing picnics this summer. They will be held on the 4th Tuesday of June, July, August, and September if needed. These occasions are also always great fun, so please come out and join us. You can contact me if you have questions, or just show up at the cemetery on that day itself. Bring water, lunch, hat, and sunscreen. Optional items are bug spray, lawn chair, and clipboard. The rain date would be the next day. Now, our first one is at Whitevale Cemetery, which, due to a lot of construction in the area, is a little tricky to get to. So it's our first project. Whitevale's in Pickering Township, about 20 kilometers north of the 401. The best route is to take Brock Road north to either Highway 7 or Highway 407, turn left or west, and go along those roads to White's Road going south. You can only get to the ramp by going south on White's Road because White's Road is a divided highway at that particular point. You also cannot come east. Let me get my pen and my highlighter. You can't come east from the village because this complete area of the road is totally under construction. If you want to go to the actual village, you have to come down from the north on this, I believe it's called North Road. If you did an aerial view of this, you'd be seeing huge swaths of land being built with subdivisions, taking advantage of the 407 exit. Now, just a reminder to put the date on your calendar for the annual general meeting of Ontario Ancestors. It will be this coming Saturday at 11 a.m. It is virtual. Sign into your account on the OGS website, and then you will be able to get to the meeting information and all the handouts. The OGS June webinar sounds very interesting. It is Michelle Spencer talking about finding your lady, finding your family in the grip of the Spanish lady, which is the Spanish flu, World War I, 1917 to about 1920. And we can all empathize with that, having just gone through a similar worldwide influenza. So I'm going to hold the screen here for a few minutes if you want to take a picture or a screenshot. Kawartha Branch has sent us their notification. They've got a very interesting meeting on Thursday, June 19th in the afternoon. The archivist for the city of Kawartha Lakes, also known as Old Victoria County, which is just north of our east end of Durham region, she's going to talk about the resources at the Archives Center for the county. It's a virtual meeting hosted through the Peterborough Public Library, also hosted with Kawartha Branch. And there is the actual website. Hopefully that's not cut off for you. Let's put that down a bit. And if you can't read that, then just go to Google Peterborough Public Library, choose what's happening, and then the program calendar, go to June 19th, and it's called Genealogy with Ontario Ancestors. Our DNA Special Interest Group this month is Wednesday, June 18th, via Zoom. Please email me at either of these two email addresses in order to be added to our private email group if you're not already getting our notices. And our social drop-in, Thursday, June 26th at 11 a.m. via Zoom. Any conversation, questions, DNA, reminiscences, research finds, even some lookups will be entertained. The sign up is up on the Ontario Ancestors events calendar if you don't have your sign up already saved. Everyone's welcome. Don't be shy. You don't have to be a member of the branch to look for some advice and come and join us for a lovely coffee time. You must supply your own coffee, tea, or other drinks. Our upcoming meeting in September, the Tuesday just after Labor Day, we have Thomas McKenty joining us via Zoom for turning genealogy clues into genealogy to-dos. That should be a really good one. And now it's time for our main presentation. I'll just give Jennifer's information and then we'll switch everything over. So Jennifer Weymark is the archivist at the Oshawa Museum, a position she has held since 2000. In the position of archivist, Jennifer assumes a lead role in the supervision, development, and presentation of the archival collection. Jennifer has authored books on local history, written numerous articles, developed online exhibitions, and taken the lead in researching a more diverse look at Oshawa's history. A frequent speaker at provincial and national conferences, Jennifer has spoken on how archives utilize their collections to tell a more inclusive and accurate history of our communities. Jennifer has a Bachelor of Arts degree from Trent University, majoring in history and anthropology, a museum management and curator's certificate from Fleming College, and a master's in museum studies from the University of Leicester. So welcome, Jennifer.